We're here at the Education Strategy Forum and I'm joined by one of our speakers today. So if you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself and saying a little bit about where you're from and what you do.
Thank you, yes. Hi, I'm Andy Ramsden. So I'm the Director of Technology Enhanced Learning and Teaching and Learning Analytics based at the University of Law, and I sort of have a mixed role of leadership and vision around learning analytics, as well as the operational aspects, how we actually get systems up and running and how we get data in people's hands.
So why was it important for you to attend today and speak?
I think the attendance and speaking really is, I'd say, probably two things. Firstly, it's really important, I think, to benchmark with what other people are doing in the sector. So absolute gold dust to talk to people and share ideas to make sure we're on track and then help inform them hopefully about some of the lessons we've learned. So it's really important to do that, and I think the speaking role is great because it puts it out there, it gives us the time to position those sort of ideas. And then the broader attendance means the cross-section of people here in terms of their roles, and approaches is really important because that, as I say, benchmarks what we're up to.
Of course. And what are those sort of main topics or challenges being spoken about?
Yeah, I think the ones which is quite interesting for this particular one was we're definitely reflecting on the last 2 years of the change, and we're definitely trying to tease out the positives and the opportunities it's given us, which is absolutely wonderful. So there's been a lot of the conversations about how we can build on those successes and how we can minimise or mitigate some of the risks and the lessons we learned around that process. So a lot about post-COVID, a lot about new models of doing and acting and working, etc., and also trying to think about the broader piece that I won't have a lot of exposure to, such as how does it work in terms of a world we live in with security issues or whatever, and the things I need to think about there.
Yeah, and how have you found being able to collaborate with sort of large amounts of other senior leaders like yourself across the 2 days?
Yeah, as I say, for me that is the real crucial benefit, to be able to spend time in the breakouts, to be able to spend time in the evening, in the meals, etc., and the lunches, just to sort of mull things over and get ideas and inspiration from them, as well as the mistakes they've made, and we've all made mistakes, so learning from those mistakes.
So why would you recommend this style of strategy forums to other delegates?
I think I would recommend it, as I say, really about, in a very short time period, 1.5 days, and it is a very intense period, you get so many overlapping views that I wouldn't normally pick up in my own communities of practice. So I spend a lot of time in technology enhanced learning or learning analytics, but I don't get those other views coming through. So like today we had a really nice piece about regulation. So how that would sit and how that will influence me and how it will influence university law. So getting those ideas, stories, in a way that I can absolutely digest them really quickly, understand their importance, and think about taking that back to my institution is key. So being cross-themed, vendor-driven or vendor-informed is really, really crucial.
Oh, that's great. We're so glad you've enjoyed the 2 days.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I think I'll find that.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.